G'day, boys. How are we, lads? How are we? Eric's the first one in the door. That's concerning. What's up, mate? What's good? What's up, Thrillhouse? How are you, brother? Ooh, your chat's looking a little small today. Let's see if we can boost that up. There we go. That's good. That's good, mate. The shirt's behind the wall here. Hey, Dougie, I'm going to use my iPad to draw Pereira's man's Slim Jim. Do you think he has a Battlefield helmet? Thanks, mate. Yeah, I reckon he would. He's from the Aztec culture. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe that's one of those cultures that bites it off children and spits it into the river. Could be. No, I think he'll have to go without his helmet, mate. Strickland made me bring with that video. Please don't take me down, please. I know, it was bloody hilarious, wasn't it? I can't believe Strickland is so disconnected from his community that he decided to put that up there. It's so weird. Anyway, let's. What's up, Eric? What's up, Thrillhouse? It's good to see you both. Let me load up with this while people get here. Because I, for the first time ever, I went back and what's up, DJ Aiden? How are you, brother? Congrats on hitting 34 subs. For the first time ever, I went back and I listened to my own stream. I'd never done this before. And as a user, as someone who listens to streams, I don't think I'm that great at it. I think I read through your comments way too quickly and I don't finish your sentences. So if someone is going back and listening to this as like a bit of a MMA podcast, I don't think it's that enjoyable, man. What's up, Johnny? How are you, brother? So, I'm going to try and slow things down and take the time to read everybody's chats properly, the entire sentences, so the people who do go back and listen to this as a bit of a podcast can enjoy it. Now, if it does get too busy in here, I've got two chat windows open. I've got the one that I'm keeping up with, which is here on the screen. And then I've got another one, which is the live chat, which I'm just letting run at a super speed. It's running at whatever speed you guys are running at. So we will use the power of capitalism. And if you want to jump the queue and get wherever you get to, if the chat does get busy, that's what donations are for. Okay? And that way it encourages donations, but it's also better for people to listen to if they do listen to it as a bit of a podcast, which I know some people do because they go back and comment. Literally every single live stream now is getting at least 1 or 2 comments of people who are listening back to it and interacting with it. So that's how we're going to be running things from now on. Just on the onset, and I'll probably repeat this same message at the start of every stream for like the next 2 weeks, just so we get the message across. So, what is up, Johnny? How are you, man? It's good to see you, dude. Hey, Johnny, you've been coming back every single day, so welcome to an official part of the family, mate. It's good to see you as a regular, and you too, Tie Bets. How are you, man? Dougie's wearing that Cosby sweater. It's a black t-shirt, so I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Tie. But, Tie, also, how did the gambling go on UFC 311? Because people were dying about their parlays getting sunk. Did you have any success? And I genuinely mean that. Don't just because we were having a bit of a back and forth over gambling going into 311. I genuinely hope you made some money on it. So I'm interested to know if you did. Who wins a street fight between Tracy and... oh, God. I'm doing it already. This is what I don't like listening to. Who wins a street fight between Tracy and Aline Perez? I don't care. I listened to Tracy Cortez's video that she put out because it was in MMA Zone or something this morning. I was cringing the whole way through it and actually got my phone out and double tap. I couldn't listen to her. I could not listen to it. I don't care. Insane how quickly Strickland turned the entire fan base against him. What's up, Mr. Totemoff? How are you, brother? It is, dude. It's very odd. Like, Strickland was the golden boy of the MMA community, you know, this time last year, back when we were in Australia, and now everyone is just sick to death of his shit, and I think it's totally fair. So yeah, is the music still playing? Thanks, Nacho. Thanks, brother. People were saying that was a rage bait video, and it was a little bit. Obviously, they were all a little bit tongue-in-cheek. Like, the way that I talk to you guys on the videos versus the way that I talk to you guys here in the live stream is different because it's a YouTube video, so you got to body it up a little bit. But I try and walk the line. You are the people, Kenny, you bloody ripper. How are you, mate? I try and walk the line between making a fun YouTube video and saying things that I genuinely believe. I'm not just making shit up. I genuinely believe it. I might just put a little bit of salt on it, a little bit of mayonnaise on it. Just body it up a little bit to make it a fun video. So, yeah. Johnny, you're one of the best. Really? Well, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Hello, Johnny. Lucky I hedged Barcel. Yeah, that's true, Tai Tai. Actually, I just didn't know if you hedged him in a different parlay along with something like a of the Japanese kid that forgot how to wrestle through his fight. Do you know what I mean? If you want to join, I am going to... Eric says, if you want to join, I'm going to initiate you into what, Eric? And my lock hit under $2.50 on Islam. Oh, nice, man. Nice. You don't know that Aussie rap song, The Cosby Sweater? I do. I just didn't know if that was... I didn't know that's what you were referring to. I usually speak to the Yanks, mate. But Hilltop Hoods is like one of my favorite groups. So I have a Hilltop Hoods cap somewhere. I've been to quite a lot of their concerts. Yeah, I didn't just... It's such a niche thing, mate. You know, I don't know how many people are in here are Aussies and how many people are Yanks, and even the Aussies. A lot of Aussies don't like Hilltop Hoods anymore because they seem to get their politics and their music confused. It's weird. Dougie, just trying to rage bait for views with these fake Strickland hate. I'm the people. I was not trying to rage bait views. I was being sincere about what I believed Sean Strickland is. Thrill House, thank you for the $3, mate. Bent $10 on $8.50 Barcelos. You're a G. Thank you, Thrill House. Thank you very much, dude. I'm happy you made some money as well with that Barcelos bet as well. That little Barcelos sleeper. Nice one, dude. Nice one. And thank you for the $3. You see how Thrill House's comment got read straight away? This is the capitalism that we are going to be leaning into, boys. Lucas Tracy-esque music. It's funny, Eric, because I have two backing tracks here on the stream, and I never play the other one. I've got like the hyped up intro track, but then I've also got the chilled out track that I'm meant to put on while we just hang out. I've never put it on. I might have put it on once, but I always forget to put it on. Doug gets... How deep into this are we? 8 minutes. Cool. Doug gets fucked raw by Alex in March. Wrong, Nacho. Wrong. You're still coping. That's okay. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you for coping about Alex Pereira's time finally being over. It was fun. He saved 2024. It was fun. It's all good, mate. And it's good to see you, Nacho. I hope you're doing good, man. Hope you had a good day today. Tai Bet says, I just discovered the Hilltop Hoods. Well, welcome. I like their orchestral mashups the most. They got two or three orchestral albums. Two. They've got two orchestral albums, and then Into the Abyss is like orchestral-esque, which I really like as well. Yeah. I made $30 on a Marab Yuri round robin. Nice one, Kenny, you bloody ripper, mate. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff, mate. What's up, legendary rename chatter? Hey, why are you pissing yourself laughing, mate? What's happened now? What have I done now that I've completely missed out on? Tai Bet says, Hilltop Crisps is a famous gang where I live in the 80s that a retired army vet killed like 100 of them on his lawn. It was a full-on... Holy... Oh, Thrill House. Thank you for the $3, mate. I appreciate it. Also, $10 a Marab at $3.40. Brisbane represent. Brisbane represent, mate. We love Brisbane. We love Brisbane in this house. It's a great city. I think you were telling me about it the other day, mate. Apparently, they've ruined it with crackheads and homeless, like they've ruined Melbourne. But still, a train line that goes to the airport, a fake beach in the middle of the city, and a train line that goes to the Gold Coasts, as well as the Meter Maids. Maybe I'll move there one day. I hear plastering pays really good up at the Gold Coast as well, mate. So, yeah, shout out to Brisbane City. Let me catch up with everybody. Oh, yeah, Tai, that story is kind of cool. Can you send me the name of something to Google search in that one, Tai? That one's pretty sick, mate. I want to see that. Dougie changes all the emojis to Sharma Chance in March. They're Hilltop Hood certified. I like the Hilltop Hoods a lot, Nacho. A lot. I'm surprised you don't. I would have picked you for a Hilltop Hoods guy. Maybe a Bliss and Esso, maybe Draft, maybe Seth Century. Who knows? We were going to have a bet on a Sharma emoji or something. Someone said it at the end of yesterday's stream, and I can't remember it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If Moik would have been 15 into 220. I hate those bets. They kill me inside. They make me... I don't know, man. I think I'm just too emotional to gamble on MMA. I don't know if I could do it. He would call them crisps. Hilltop Crisp is a famous game. Oh, he would call them crisps. Okay. Crisps. Who would have won a rematch between Connor and Jose in 2016? Rice Krispies? Yeah, Rice Krispies are pretty good. Connor and Jose, who would have won the rematch? Ooh. I still think Conor would have won. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be going with Conor McGregor for that one, Johnny boy. Because Jose, his style sort of changed. He started implementing less and less leg kicks, and we did see people with good hands still beat him. You know what I mean? Like, Volk still beat Jose, and Holloway still beat Jose. So yeah, Jose. Crispiest gang in the streets, adding some crunch to your lunch with the Hilltop crisps. I don't understand what's going on. I said it. The feet emoji gone if Ank wins and stays forever if Pereira wins. I like that a lot. Although you guys do love the foot emoji. So that one... Do we do it? Does chat want the bet? It's already staying forever. I don't know if it is, Nacho. You know, emojis come and go. Emojis come and go. I don't know if chat's got the balls. You know what? I'm going to have to do a poll. I'm going to have to do a poll that only the members can vote on after this stream in the members tab. Because I like it, Toad, but I don't think it's fair for the whole chat to influence what the members pay for. So if the members vote that it will stay, I will guarantee it will stay forever. Because emojis do come and go on this channel, so I would lock it in for it'll stay forever. Yeah. I agree to the bet. Broke-ass Toad trying to fuck with the members emoji. This is what I meant. Like, I don't mean Toad is a broke-ass. I don't mean that at all. I'm just saying that the members have paid for the emoji, so I will let them decide whether or not they want to put it on the line. But it'll be interesting to see whether or not the members back Alex Pereira, and I don't think they will. You're not too emotional to bet. Your softest chatters cry about it all the time. We are short on to cry about. That's true, mate. That's true. No, I feel like I am too emotional to bet. I think I get too emotionally invested. Like Dana, definitely not Dana White. I get too emotionally invested to even make logical picks. Like I ride my favorite fighters and make delusional picks all the time rather than just use logic. And I get ridiculed about it every single weekend about my picks. Like I was doing with Moicano. That was all emotion. Now, I guess if I was gambling, I would have been able to separate the emotion and be like, obviously Islam Makhachev is going to win. But here's the thing. Sometimes I do hype myself up into believing my own shit. Like, by the time Moicano had walked out to fight Islam Makhachev, I had told myself enough times that he had been prepared enough and had all the tools to win that I actually believed that he was going to win that fight. I sincerely believed that he had a red-hot chance of winning that fight. So, yeah. What do we get if Alex wins? You get So, I think the conditions of the bet were... If Ankalaev wins, the foot emoji is gone. But if Alex Pereira wins, I will guarantee you that no matter what, the foot emoji will stay as a members emoji forever. I won't change my mind. I won't be talked out of it. It'll stay forever. Because right now, I could still get sick of that emoji. We need something if he wins. My fucking membership lapsed. Well, you could always buy a new one. You know? It's only, I think it's like $2 a month or something. And you get extra content, mate. You get fun emojis. You get meme reaction videos. For some reason, I did a review of the Alien movie. You know, because... Moik was a good bet because nobody is a real... well, yeah, I mean, Barcelos, you know. Prime Connor versus Prime Volk. Would be Prime Volk. Prime Volk. The way that Alexander Volkanovski was able to adjust and come up with a new game plan of how to beat Max Holloway in the second fight goes to show that even if Conor was having success in the early rounds with his striking, which I don't know if he would have because Volk is thicker, shorter, littler neck, he would have been able to adjust and bring in the grappling. So, yeah. I'm taking Moik at plus 725 for any fight. That's fair. That's crazy odds there. Islam was minus 1120. Is that bigger than what Nunes Pena was? Or was Nunes Pena minus 1100? Shit bet. We need more, but bring some more terms. And we'll make a bet. I'm open to betting with you guys. You know, me and Juliano Aragente have a bet. Nipple to Nipple MMA is here. First time I've seen him, but I've recognized the profile picture from today's video. How are you, Nipple to Nipple? Let's go nipple to nipple, dick to dick, man. For Islam bet, you have to bet $1,120 just to win $100. Fuck that. Yeah, that shit is not. I don't like that at all, mate. The foot emoji stays, and we get an Alex Pereira emoji. Oh. So the terms of the bet will be, if Magomed Ankalaev wins, we lose the foot emoji. If Alex Pereira wins, we keep the foot emoji forever, but we also bring in a Alex Pereira emoji. Okay, I don't mind that one. So you're saying you willfully channel your emotions to become excited about the possibilities while acknowledging their likelihood. Sounds like someone's self-aware enough not to cry about bad bets. Yet I do, because I used to gamble on the MMAs, mate. Legendary rename chatter. I used to gamble on the MMAs, and I got really fucking ragey at it. So, yeah, man. I'm saying from experience, brother. DDP versus Hamzat. I think DDP will beat Hamzat. You know, nipple to nipple, which we need to work on that scream name, because no way am I saying nipple to nipple every time you talk. But nipple to nipple. I need to think about that fight more. There are some fights where the second you say it, I can be like, this is how I see it in my head. DDP versus Hamzat Chimaev is very similar to like Tom Aspinall, Francis Ngannou. I don't know yet. I got to think about it more. As I've been saying, all the poetards know deep down that Ank is going to ragdoll their boy. They're too scared to take the bet. I agree, Totemov. They're already, they're trying to add on extra conditions because they know it isn't an easy bet. Whereas I will quite happily say to Giuliano Argenti, yeah, I'll make a 3-hour, 12-minute video. Easy. Easy. I'll shit it out, even though I've never made a video that long in my life. Because I believe that Yog, you won, you can't. How did Yog win? I guess Yog won because we are now talking about establishing the foot emoji forever. What's up, Timmy? Good to see you, man. How are you, dude? Dougie, cunts, what's up? What's up, Tim? Good to see you, mate. I feel like we're like a family that are rocking up. I mean, because I finish work and then jump on the stream. I feel like we're like a group of blokes that are just rocking up to the same bar at the end of every shift. Like, just to chat about MMA for the day. Like, Timmy, Dougie, cunts, boys, Toadethan. It's a good vibe. I only ever join on my phone. I have bought my way to a membership. Some cunt reminded me next browser back. Yeah, you got to do it. You can't do it on iPhone. I don't know why. I do not know why. Call him Nip Nip for short. I just added the second Nip. Let's call him Nip Nip. Welcome to the chat, Nip Nip. Welcome to the family. Why would you want to get rid of the Alexa Grasso feed emoji? What's up, Yog? How are you, brother? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. I don't understand foot fetishes. I don't get it at all. It's disgusting. But you guys seem to enjoy it, and it's our channel. You know, it's a fan-based channel. This ain't X's and O's Henry Cejudo, you know? This ain't MMA Che. We're just a fan channel. And you guys are a fan of the foot emoji, so, you know, fuck my ass. Here we are. All right, well, shit. Money makes a lot of things weird. Can't disagree with you there. You know, maybe we'll have a little sprinkle this year. But this is more fun, don't you reckon, Legendary Rename Chatter? Like having bets with you guys. I think that's more fun. We'll see. We'll see. Hamzat will get fraud checked. He only beat Rob because of his teeth and jaw surgery. Tim, I love the Dagestani delusion that is creeping into you, but there were things happening before the neck crank. Now, Robert Whittaker was doing well to survive Hamzat Chimaev's onslaught, but he was surviving Hamzat Chimaev's onslaught. And he got him down very easily. It's an interesting battle, isn't it? Because Hamzat doesn't like submission attempts. He's talked about this. The reason he got into a war with Gilbert Burns is because he felt Gilbert Burns on the ground going for certain, I think it was leg locks or triangle. I don't remember, but there were submission attempts that Hamzat was going for that he didn't like. And DDP has got nasty rear naked chokes. And he's very thick and very strong. Very, very thick. So I don't know if Hamzat will be able to hold DDP down. And then there's the other thing, which is like, jiu-jitsu doesn't work if you don't believe in it. Like, if you just choose to ignore jiu-jitsu, it will not work. And DDP is kind of like that. He has the will to win. What's up, brother 9000? Do you think you'd be able to submit Hamzat Chimaev? If someone taught me some moves, for sure. Easy, mate. Probably not, to be honest. Hamzat's a lot bigger than me, mate. How do you think Fedor would have done if he came to the UFC in his prime? Probably quite well. Probably quite well, because when Fedor was in his prime, all the best heavyweights in the world were already at Pride. So you've got to, like, who would he have fought in the UFC that would have challenged him, do you know, in his prime? Yeah. Timmy, I agree with you on Rob Tips. Nip Nip says, Timmy boy, I agree with you on Rob's teeth. Okay. Well, cut a meeting short by 45 minutes when I saw you alive. What a legend, Timmy. Thanks, mate. I appreciate you. Nina Drama would be 20-1 favorite over Alexa Grasso in a fight. What makes you say that? At all, Johnny boy. I don't like the foot fetish either. I've fucked a foot before. It was dumb. I lost my heart on. That is a way to lose a heart on. I'll agree with you on that one. One of the biggest DDP... What's up, Coach Nate? And, dude, you will be added to the slide. Don't worry about that, mate. You will be added to the slide. I'll probably do it this afternoon after the stream. Update the slide. Yeah. One of the biggest DDP fans are glad he's getting some love as Strickland gets exposed. DDP has way better jiu-jitsu. Now, do you mean better jiu-jitsu, Coach Nathan? Better jiu-jitsu than Strickland or better jiu-jitsu than Khamzat Chimaev, mate? Tim, you're not meant to fuck the feet. They jack you off with the feet. You were doing it wrong. See, now this is what happens. This is what Yog has brought into this community, and I don't like it. If you tell me post those pics on Discord, I believe you can change your mind on that one. If you tell me post those pics on Discord, I believe I can change your mind on that one, Dougie. Don't know what you're talking about, Timmy. All right. I'd make Khamzat taps 2 strikes in an eating contest. In an eating contest? What do you mean, dude? Well, like you can fit more hot dogs down your throat than Khamzat can? Sus. I will not be fetish shamed. Look, Yog, I'm not here to yuck your yum. I'm just saying that what you find yum, I find yuck. And I'm the one that's got to organize all this shit on the channel. And I have to make the fucking foot emojis and look at the foot emojis. So you can yum whatever you want to yum, but to me, it's quite yuck. So I'm not shaming you, you know? But what you're saying to me, I could consider as hate speech. I was planning on picking Izzy and MVP next card, but fuck it. I'm going full Daggy Glaze until Ank gets his belt. Yes, Todathan. Yes, mate. I don't know if I'm going full Daggy Glaze. I'm not going full Daggy Glaze. I'm just going to keep... I'm going to keep making the picks and moves that I want to make. Strickland and Khamzat. Okay, yeah, but Khamzat has a couple of strong submissions. If Usman can survive, I like DDP. That's the thing. These are the arguments we need to start having. We need to get out the whiteboard. I've got the whiteboard set up in the background, actually, because Kenny said that he needed some more content, and I was just about to bring up the whiteboard because I have some fun content planned for you guys today, if we're going to get to it, and it feels like we're going to get to it today. But that one I like as well. We could talk about that one as well. You're right. Like, if Usman on 11 days' notice can survive Khamzat Chimaev, and then start to win the fight. Like, don't look at me, chat, and tell me you don't think if there was a 4th and a 5th round that Usman would have won that. You know what I'm saying? Shall we squeeze out a poll? Let's squeeze out a poll. Let's do a poll together, chat. You and I, we're going to jump on this chat. We're going to jump on this poll, mate. Nip Nip says, I 100% agree. Well, chuck it in the poll, Nip Nip. Nip Nip. I was only 20 when I rooted between the chick's feet. All right, we're going to stop talking about fucking feet now. Okay. No, you made the hot dog part up yourself. Well, still fun. I respect the hustle. Okay. Strickland has awesome BJJ. He's got good get-ups. BJJ, I'd like to see some evidence for it, Tim. I'm just saying, I have the confidence in my ability to put down food in a competition with a man who is a pull-out merchant due to chronic tummy ache. You know what? Legendary rename chat up. I'll back you on that one. And I'll chuck myself in there as well. I mean, you guys don't know this, but there is a place called... Shit, what's it called? Oh, There's a place in Melbourne called Misty's Diner, and they have a fucking giant burger there. Giant burger. And they will put your face on the wall if you can finish that burger in under 20 minutes. And Dougie's face is on that fucking wall. Now, it's a lot younger version of a Dougie, and they used to give you a t-shirt as well, which I don't have anymore. But there have been times at all-you-can-eat restaurants where the staff have refused to keep coming up to my table. When I choose to go full-on the whale mode, it can and will happen. I drink a lot of water during the day. My gut can really blow up. But anyway. Usman is a all-American wrestler. DDP is not. That is true, Johnny. However, DDP has got that will to win and the better cardio and wouldn't be on 11 days' notice. So what do you think about that? I favor DDP 2 to 3 to 1. DDP 2 to 3 to 1. Yeah, okay. That seems to be the way that the chat is going as well. Coach Nathan. It seems to be the way. What's up? What's up, JVD? How you going, brother? Get your dick gobbling innuendo out of here. I will not. I will not. I will not. Nip says 100% agree. Johnny says, I think Kane Jr. and Stipe would have defeated Fedor. Dos Santos might have. Yeah, Dos Santos might have. Strickland isn't a finisher anywhere. True. I've got to give Blueprint a pick over me anyways because I've been destroying him, so I'll say fuck it and argue for him. Poor Blueprint. Where is Blueprint? Where is he today? What's going on? I'm talking about fake censored Twitter or X former Aussie judo and BJJ champ blocked the pics from. I'm talking about the fake censored Twitter or Nimrod, former Aussie judo and a WA light heavyweight champ that blocked the Twix from. Okay, Timmy, I like that. Maybe message me something a little bit more direct in the Discord if you want. Dougie huck toward each bite before. I mean, whatever helps get it down, Kenny, you bloody ripper. Okay, all right. I heard Ronald McDonald ate that burger. What? I go to that diner weekly. Your face is nowhere to be found. The one at the top of Chapel Street. Which one, mate? Which one, eh? The one at the top of Chapel? It's fucking there. Unless she's taken them down from years ago. But it should still be there. Dustin Poirier beats Hamzat in round... Of course, JVD. And how are you, mate? Good to see you. How much man milk do you drink each day? It depends what the splash to... it depends what direction it's going in. Strickland has only had a worse performance since his title fight. Why do people think this crackhead is winning? Who? Dricus du Plessis? Are you calling Dricus du Plessis a crackhead? Because everything that he does scores points via the criteria of MMA, JVD. I'm leaning the other way on the Grasso emoji now. I hate the Grasso emoji. I like Blueprint. He entertains me and triggers all of you cunts. Yeah, he does get out. He got under my skin yesterday. Watch the quintet and stop underrating DDP's grappling. I ain't underrating DDP's grappling. Chat is. It was funny to me. It's a little less funny now that I know the way that you guys all look at feet. Right? Now it's disgusting, isn't it, legendary rename chatter? Yeah. No, Dricus is destroying Strickland. I disagree. I agree. I completely agree with that, JVD. All right, we have caught up with chat. Time to do what I thought would be fun for today. Here's what we're going to talk about today. Get ready, Kenny, because there's about to be some content. What do you know? All right, we're going over here. Now, the discussion for today is, how would Joe Rogan go if he was in the UFC? Let's take what Joe Rogan knows now and let's put him in the UFC and say that he's 35 years old. Joe's 35 in this game. Now, before we get into this, I need you guys to remember that Joe Rogan has got a lifetime of BJJ under his belt and Taekwondo as well. So just picture what Joe Rogan would be like. Picture his fighting style. And then we're going to look up Joe Rogan's... What are we putting Joe Rogan in? What weight class are we putting it in? And then we're going to bring up the weight class and we're going to see how far up the rankings we can get Joe Rogan. If you take Joe Rogan now with all of his skills and abilities, but put him in a 35-year-old's body. Fuck, Dougie, that's what I'm asking. Where on Discord it's changed since my site was deleted off the... Oh, shit, dude. I'll send you a message after this stream, mate. I'll send you a message after this stream, all right? I sucked the cheese out of them toes. That's disgusting. Joe Rogan would have defeated CM Punk. He would have, Johnny. That's true. 185? 185. Joe doesn't make it into the UFC at 185 pounds. Joe absolutely makes it into the UFC, mate. Absolutely he does. Super heavyweight. Back on tour. I'd give him a title run in light heavyweight. Then he gets slept by Pereira. That is like... At light heavyweight, he could get in there, mate. If he could cut, he could do 185. He's too short for 205. I think he's too short for 205. Put Joe at flyweight, his natural weight class, when he's down there with Alexandre Pantoja. Also a great content idea. Good job. I like. You're welcome, mate. Gonna call you Dougie Duplessis. I do look very similar to him, don't I, Coach Nate? He's 5'4" and loaded on roids. Please don't tell me you think he can actually fight, Doug. We are gonna pretend, Nacho, that he can actually fight. And he has done Taekwondo competitions and Jiu-Jitsu competitions. So, he can fight. He can fight. We're gonna pretend that he's 35 years old. And that he's, like, all the skills that he has now in the UFC. Right. We're going to put him in the 185-pound division. Let's go to the 185-pound division and see what we can do with him. Let's go to athletes. No, not title holders. We want all athletes. View all athletes. Filters. Middleweight. Interesting. Okay, let's bring up... We could get him some fights at middleweight. We could get him some fights at middleweight that he could win. We could do this. Now, Joe has Dana White privilege, so this is 35-year-old TRT EPO Joe. Oh, yeah. Joe Rogan he ain't popping hot. He has said he quit kickboxing after his first fight because he couldn't box and he didn't like getting hit. Didn't he say he's done some Taekwondo? Haven't we seen him drop some people in Taekwondo competitions? Like when he was younger? He's like an Italian Yo Romero. He's a little bit like that. I love Blueprint. No one else can get proven wrong so many times and come back and chat the next day just as confident. It's his delusion. It's beautiful to see. The scene was cracking a little bit yesterday. He's shooting stem cells into his dick. Fully roided stem cells. Short guys need wrestling and boxing. Well, like I said, Coach, he's got the Taekwondo and he has got the Jiu-Jitsu off his back. Right? Wait, okay, question for you. So since he's 35, is his body 35? Yeah, his body's 35. That's what I'm saying. There's one video of him wheel kicking a cunt over in headgear. I know, that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is like take all of Joe Rogan's lifetime experience in this mind game and we're sticking him in the 185-pound division and we're going to see if we can get him ranked. Now, I would give you guys... I'm just looking here. Apparently, Smiling Sam Alvey is still on the UFC roster. Apparently, filters. Hang on. Filters. Active. All right, we need active fighters. Here we go. Okay, sorry. Filters. All right, 185. Let's have a look. Eric Anders? I don't hate the Eric Anders matchup. Brian Barberena is getting armbarred by Rogan. Don't tell me that Brian Barberena isn't getting armbarred by Rogan. Come on, boys. I reckon we could get him a win there. We could get him a win against Brian Barberena. Fucking hell. There is no one in this division. There is no one in this division, boys. Yeah, in Taekwondo, Nacho says. I'm talking about kickboxing in the ring, not sparring some retard on the mats in a basketball. In Taekwondo, I'm talking about kickboxing in a ring, not sparring some retard on the mats in a basketball. No, I get it, dude. But again, like, the guy has been training consistently his entire life. Like, Nacho, you know this. Like, GSP went to the podcast studio and asked Rogan to give him tips on how to throw a fucking wheel, on how to throw a kick properly. Like, Joe Rogan's got one of the hardest kicks on record at the UFC PI. Honestly, his Taekwondo and BJJ could tear up most of the middleweights. This is what I'm saying. Back on Ator. Baconator. This is what I'm saying, mate. Can we get him ranked? I don't think we are undertaking Bro's jiu-jitsu. I love this cunt and want him to never lose against Rob. I think he lost to Sean and will again. Rogan has been on the roids for decades. The nerve running up to the ear is probably completely covered by connective tissue. He is untouchable. He cannot be submitted, Timmy. 35 years old Joe Rogan doesn't have 185 build. He was much less thick back then. So what weight class would you like to put him in? Rogan is a US Taekwondo champion. He's not. 35-year-old Joe is not making the scale, man. People forget that's the scale, the number they got to change. So what weight class? This is what I'm saying. You take Joe Rogan with his mindset now. He's 35 years old. You put him in the UFC. What weight class do you want to put him in? What weight class do you want to put him in? We're not putting him in flyweight, mate. We're not putting him in flyweight. Nah, Braberainer is adept at putting people in an ambulance trip straight to the nursing home. I don't reckon. Yeah, he doesn't like getting punched in the face. He said it before. That's why he stopped after his first real kickboxing fight. Any fighter in the UFC makes Joe quit. He just sounds like a regular jiu-jitsu guy to me. Just sounds like a regular jiu-jitsu guy to me, mate. Just sounds like someone who's going to stay at range and try and get people to the ground. Rogan was a state Taekwondo champion for 4 years in a row. He's short and heavy, only boxing and wrestling, a la Cormier works. Taekwondo guys can't box. Great kicking, though. Great kicking. Chatter is so retarded he doesn't even know if he likes feet or not. The chatter is so retarded he doesn't even know if he likes feet or not. Who are you talking about, Kenny Bloody Ripper? He'd be a lightweight or a featherweight. You think this little tiny ball of muscle would be let's say lightweight. Let's put him in lightweight then. I don't think Joe Rogan would ever be able to make featherweight. I don't think he'd ever be able to make featherweight. Let's say you put him at lightweight, right? Let's have a look at the lightweight rankings. Lightweight. Let's get rid of middleweight. Let's get him some wins at lightweight. 170? Nah, flyweight Joe Rogan would fucking tear it up. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But people forget, man. Joe Rogan was a marauder. You'd probably have to go down to the bantamweights to find Prime Joe a competitive fight in the rankings. He claps Colby. He does clap Colby. I'd have him fight. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, right? So obviously at lightweight, we're getting him some wins, right? Okay, we're going to put him at lightweight. All right? Joe, he's 35 years old. We're putting him in at lightweight. Now, he's a famous podcaster, but he's decided that because he's been training for his entire life, since high school, he's been training Taekwondo and BJJ. He's got all of the knowledge that old man Rogan has in this body, right? He's like, you know what? I'm going to give it a go. First fight, we're going to put him in there against Tony Ferguson. Joe's winning that fight. Joe Rogan's now 1-0 in the UFC. Or how many? Do we know his kickboxing record? Sorry, 1-0. Not 0-1. 1-0. Do we know his kickboxing record? Can we add that on here? Can we add his kickboxing record onto this? He's not tall enough, objectively speaking, to compete anywhere above 155. Yeah, Baconator, I think that's as far as we're going to get him, right? Finishes Gaethje like Holloway, but with a wheel kick. Ooh, that'll piss Nacho off. Dana White mogs Rogan. Dana was going to box Tito. Rogan was trying to fight John Jones actor Wesley Snipes. There is levels to this. Maybe Nacho over the weekend we might do how far would Dana White go in the division. This theoretical Joe Rogan would be a foul machine. The refs would be terrified of being blasted on their podcast for calling him out. Gets boxed as shit, no range. No, come on, Coach Nate. Taekwondo guys have great range because it's all kick-based. So they're maintaining range really nicely. Is it kickboxing or Taekwondo? I think it's Taekwondo. I don't know if it's kickboxing. I think it's Taekwondo. Can we Google this? What's Joe Rogan's Taekwondo record? apparently Joe Rogan has had 11 Taekwondo bouts. 11. Okay. So let's pretend he's had 11 amateur fights. So he comes into the UFC 11-0. Let's pretend he comes into the UFC 11-0. In the amateurs, because apparently he's had 11 Taekwondo bouts. So we're just going to convert them over to MMA just to make this game a little bit fun. He's beating Tony Ferguson. He's now 12-0 with 1 win in the UFC. Taekwondo has sick knees and elbows, Nacho. My cousin runs the biggest Taekwondo school in Melbourne. He trains many MMA and kickboxers. He taught me after my grandfather, he trains the hands a lot. There we go. What's up, Paradox the Chat? How are you, brother? We're playing a game of how would Joe Rogan go in the UFC if we took all of the knowledge that he has now and shoved him into the 155-pound division at 35 years old. Well, I guess 35 is a bit late for the lightweight division. We got to chuck him in there at 31. So we put him in there in his prime. We're pretending that Joe Rogan is in his prime body, stuck in the lightweight division. Looking at all the skills that he has acquired now over his lifetime. What's up, Lane? How are you, dude? Rebellis de España was the last Taekwondo guy. Well, this is the thing, Totemov. Rogan has been doing a little bit of wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Not so much wrestling, but a lot of jiu-jitsu. So where Rebellis de Spain got dropped onto his back and was like a turtle kicking around, no idea what to do, Rogan would be able to go for submissions and try and create the space that would be required to get back up. Kenny Bloody Ripper, with his star power, he gets an instant title shot. With his star power, that's what's giving him Tony Ferguson as his first fight into the UFC. Agreed, Tim, but Joe himself said that he couldn't box for shit because he's only been training Taekwondo. Tony at any age destroys Joe. At any age. What are we even doing here? Well, chat, are we noticing that Nacho's got a real disdain for Joe Rogan? A real disdain for Joe Rogan. So, Nacho, can you not think of any 155-pound fighter that is so bad Joe Rogan could not beat them? Any 155-pound fighter with the skills that he has. Joe would defeat John Jones, GSP, and Khabib in the same night. Don't know about that one, Johnny boy. What's up, Lane? How are you, brother? Dana can't box for shit. He looked like CM Punk trying to slip and strike, or like Leonard from The Big Bang Theory. Don't be mean to Leonard. Joe Rogan will be a catchweight king. Turtle division. You know, since I missed earlier, Strickland won the fight and is going to win the rematch. No, Baconator. No. But, you know, we'll find out. We'll find out Thursday night, baby. We'll find out Thursday night. 50 G's, baby. 50 G's. If we're talking about right now, Joe would instantly get Bilal if he wanted, and he could take Bilal to decision. And if Joe goes to a decision with Bilal, he's winning it. Yeah, because he gives himself the microphone afterwards. 5'7", 42-inch reach versus 5'6". Whoa, Coach Nate. What are we? Who are you? Whose stats are these? Are these Rogan versus Tony? Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe we'd have to... Bro, at any age, I clap Tony. True. Unbelievable. Prime Joe outstrikes Paddy Pimblett. Oh, shit. I don't know about that one, mate. I don't know about that one. Although that bloke at that gym was doing pretty good on Paddy Pimblett with the low kicks. He was setting it up nice. I'm upset that I have to wonder what Kenny meant by that. I know, right? Lane says, not that it makes any difference, but I'm a girl. I know, Lane. I listen to Fight Nights with Frankie. I'm aware that you're a girl, mate. But you're still mate. When you're here, you're one of the boys, all right? You leave it at the door, okay? You leave that female shit at the door. You're one of the lads here. You're drinking beer. Hot take, Tito Ortiz would have defeated Alex by KO. Alex Pereira? Tito Ortiz? No, he wouldn't. He's going to get punched in the face and nope out of the fight. Obviously, Joe would have more technical skill than some guys, but he's got zero heart or grit. He quit because he got hurt and scared. Can you not be a fucking fun sponge for Just 15 more minutes, Nacho, and play the game, mate. And we've had fighters that are scared of getting hit in the face. Kron Gracie. And they've done horribly. Ooh, Joe could get a winner. No, Kron's a 145er. Oh, shit. You're going to see the flying roundhouse from Strickland KO. The flying roundhouse from Sean Strickland. From old Teep and Jab Sean Strickland. From Teep Teep Jab Jab Sean Strickland. Going to go a flying roundhouse. That's going to knock out Dricus du Plessis. Getting pieced up by Israel Adesanya for 2 rounds. The Israel Adesanya that laid out Paulo Costa. And pitter-patter Sean Strickland is going to KO Big Dickus Dricus. A little bit more of this, Baconator. A little bit more of this. A little bit less of this. Okay? I'm playing, mate. But no, I disagree. As much as I am playing, I disagree. Ken Shamrock would defeat John Jones in their Ken Shamrock would have defeated John Jones in their primes. No, John submits him. Actually, Ken Shamrock is a lot stronger. Would have a lot of top pressure. But still, John has got very lanky arms. No, John submits him. Paddy was working with that dude with the low kick. Paddy was working that dude with the low kicks, brother. Dude, that dude was working Paddy with the low kicks. 100 lane, 100, mate. Herbert said Herbert Burns versus Joe Rogan. Beautiful. I think Tony has got to be his second fight in. His first fight in, Herbert Burns. Herbert Burns, the GOAT. Yep. Joe Rogan's now 12-0. He gets 1 win over Herbert. Then he's going up to Tony. He's now 13-0. He's one more win away. We need one more name before Rogan's looking at the rankings of lightweight. But guys, having said that, my cousin told me to go to a boxing gym at 18. Broadmeadows Club in the 90s. Oh, nice one, Timmy boy. That's a... Yep. I got tailed up by everyone for 8 weeks. Got banned boxing for kneeing. That's fair enough. You can't be kneeing in a boxing gym. Hey, man, the cartoon shit I see Dricus might rub... I do... Hey, man, the cartoon shit I see Dricus do might rub off on Strickland. Maybe. Kicking for 2 types in a row, not delivered, just muscle memory. Yeah, you can't be doing that in a boxing fight, man. Come on, man. You know what's going on. You're not bloody Darren Till. What's up, Australian Axel? I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Hope you've been doing good. Sean Strickland is going to KO DDP with the spinning back fist. All right, Kenny Ripper. It's time to stop ripping on the bongs, Kenny Ripper. Controversial take. CM Punk would have defeated Usman, Colby, and Belal. Very controversial and not true. Ken Shamrock was OP. Yes. Ken hits John with an ankle lock while screaming. Did we watch the same fight? Bring the footage up. Which fight are you talking about, Nacho? We're having like several different conversations here, man. Herbert Band's got better cardio than Marup. Johnny, you say things that are hilarious at times. Joe could take Chandler to get 10th. Ooh, let's look at the rankings here. Let's look at the lightweight rankings. Joe Rogan in the lightweight. Oh, lightweight. What are we... Now listen. How bad is Jalen Turner? Just saying. How bad is Jalen Turner really? You know? Like, how bad is he really? What do we reckon? How bad is Jalen Turner really? Joe could take Chandler to get a 10th spot. All Strickland does is make it hard to get inside and never open himself up by never being offensive. Striking Khabib. True, mate. True. I don't know if you saw it. Oh, you did. You commented on it. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Like the idea of like, we need to stand and fight like a man. Well, then fight, Sean. Stop hiding behind your shoulder roll and pushing everyone away with a jab. Tim did the Darren Till. I respect it, brother. Timmy did the... Oh, yeah, pulling out of Darren Till. Alex says, oi, 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 just pounded my missus and I'm ready for some MMA talk. All right, Alex. No need to fucking, wipe your dick on the curtain and jump straight into Dougie's corner. Unbelievable, mate. Hope you had a good time, though. How brutal does Bink Ank get do Frauditon? Pretty badly, mate. I think he smushes him up against the cage for 3 rounds straight. And all the Alex Pereira fans cry and cry and cry. Cry and cry and cry. Joe Rogan could beat Tai Tuivasa. Joe Rogan could beat Tai Tuivasa. Spark Ken Shenrock heart attack mid-prime for too many roids. Yeah, too many roids. Don't be doing too many roids, Timmy boy. I'd love to see Joe try and fight Tai Tuivasa. It would be fucking hilarious, wouldn't it? I was talking about the Paddy Jim fight. Oh my god, we can actually watch that without getting in any sort of censorship debacle. Do I have... Where is it? Where is it? Paddy Jim fight. Let's start with that. Paddy Jim fight. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me set things up in the back end real quick. What are we going to do? We're going to switch to this. Then we're going to go to studio mode. Then we're going to go to the screen share tab. Then we're going to go to Twitter. Properties, Paddy Jim fight. We're going to bring that up on Twitter. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to stick her in there, and we're going to transition over like a liberal mother, and we're on. You guys can see that? You guys can see that. You guys can't hear the music. You guys can't hear the music. I can turn off studio mode. We can watch this. Big Ank by Ground and Pound, where Pereira cries and taps to strikes. I mean, that is the dream, isn't it, Mr. Totemov? That is the dream, isn't it? I'm a Turner believer. He'll put it back together. People forget about the fights he won and gave away and talk about the fights he actually won instead. I mean, he's really got to work on turning that around because he is, he's at a bad level with the fan base right now. They don't believe in him at all. Remember when Ank tapped with 1 second to go in the fight? Next level fight IQ. It's not up to them to keep an eye on the clock, mate. Lane says, y'all forget the amount of time Alex has put in working on the grappling and the takedown defense. Quadruple threat. Only if Ankalaev actually decides to complete the takedown lane. My prediction is, and has always been, that it will be a smush up against the fence, and Alex Pereira will be waiting to get taken down. But it's going to happen. Like, remember Usman Masvidal 1 or Merab Aldo. That is what's going to happen. It's going to be smushing up against the fence with a lot of foot stomps and a lot of booing from us. Let us watch the Paddy Pimlich fight. Big Ank will easily chin Alex on the feet. Disagree, Australian Axel. Ank is cooked. Remember what happens to Yuri when he smudged Alex against the fence? Yeah, exactly. That's it. Like, wait, no. Ank is cooked. Remember what happened to Yuri when he smudged Alex against the fence? Nothing. He lost the fight. Alex Pereira lost that fight against Jan Blachowicz. All right, let's go. Low kicks here, Nacho. If Ank does forget his takedown, Alex will get him with that left hook or a knee. I do predict he will land the left hook. I just don't think it's going to knock him out. Yuri more. Oh, right. Yuri. Yeah. You all know Strickland displays the symptoms of being as a kid, even if he says it was from his father's abuse. Yeah, no, he is. He's a closet. He's in the closet. And he hates that he is one, and that's why he rages out. Yuri got smudged and Alex KO'd him with an elbow. Big Ank is not getting KO'd by those soft little elbows, mate. No way at all. Yeah, obviously I knew you were saying Ken Shamrock. Jan won. Talk to my wallet. Jan did win that fight. Pereira fans don't want to admit it, but he did. Strickland's girlfriend looks like a man. I've not seen Sean Strickland's girlfriend. What did Australia do to deserve this card? I can finally afford to go, and I'm just not going. No, Australian Axel, I wouldn't spend money on that. It's $900 to sit at the back row, brother. I wouldn't waste money on that. We're just soft, mate. Like, the Saudis pay for their cards, and when the UFC gives them shit, the Saudis tell the UFC to try again. Oof. Good catch there from Pimblett, especially with the shin guard. Nice tape from the kid. Based on both their yarn fights, it's clear Ank can and will take the fraud down at will. Yeah, I know, the Alex Pereira fans. The Alex Pereira fans are doing this thing where they are believing, and I've seen fans do this a lot, and I've done this myself before. They are looking at all the work that Alex Pereira has done outside of the cage and assuming that it's going to be successful. Like, they are choosing to base... They're choosing to base their opinion on the outcome of this fight on imagination, on how good Alex Pereira's takedown defense is in their heads. Just imaginary in their heads, rather than what they've actually seen in the cage. Like, what they've actually seen in the cage is Alex Pereira being held down by Jan Blachowicz, looking around at his corner team, wondering what to do next. And if you put that up against the cage, which Magomed Ankalaev has actually done against Jan Blachowicz, it's very obvious to see how Alex Pereira is going to lose that fight. It's very, very obvious to see. But they've got this idea in their minds of this phenomenal fake takedown defense that Alex Pereira has. It's 2025. That's a real woman. Actually, things have changed. It's 2025. You are what you were fucking born as, mate. All right? Have you seen the new signings? Okay? We're going back to the original ways, the ways God intended things. Lane and Dougie, Alex lost against Jan clearly. That's what I've been saying, Timmy boy. That's what I've been saying. Ankalaev isn't a crazy strong grappler. Am I mistaken? Just remember him being boring. No, but that's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's not like he's going to put on this fucking, like, Marab wrestling. Well, it is going to be like Marab, but it's not going to be this, like, crazy wrestling clinic. It's going to be quite a boring smush fest up against the cage, Coach Nate. Let me catch up on some chats. We got 2 minutes left. Nacho, fucking thank you, cunt. Finally, someone else said it. What has Nacho said this time? Strickland's girlfriend looks like a man. Oh, okay. We'll see. I fucking hate 312 card. Fuck Dana for making such a shit card. I don't think he likes DDP or pillow hands. Yeah, actually, I don't think he likes Dricus du Plessis either, mate. No, I agree with that. Yeah. I say we do Marty Smoothman versus Sean Brady at 314, or we send him back to the prelims. I agree. I agree with that completely, Alex. Like, you shouldn't be able to keep your rankings and not fight over a year. It's bullshit. It's just hype based on Pereira beating guys who were supposed to beat in 2024. Yes, exactly, Totemov. Friendly bet. Please lay out the terms of the bet. Please lay them out. Kenny, the Bloody Ripper, says Alex Pereira guaranteed win. No, guaranteed loss. Well done, Dougie. Good roll them. You got me. You're welcome, Timmy. How do I spot a good gym and a bad gym? My dad trained Taekwondo in Milwaukee under Duncan Yarn for like 40 years. And the gym seems to be soft. Honestly, Baconator, I'm not sure. But does anyone in chat know some good tips? What do you reckon, guys? Does anyone in chat know? Ank smudged a super gassed Yarn to a draw. Not really impressive. Fought like a cardio kickboxer against Rakic. He is going to try and strike. He's going to get hurt, and he's going to get finished. I do think he is going to try and strike. I do think he is going to get hurt. I do think he's going to mix it up. Alex Pereira also, gasses a little bit. Gassed in the Israel Adesanya fight. Was really had to focus and lock in to beat Khalil Roundtree. So, yeah. Vandal, I can't let you get close. Would have been versus Alex. Would have been a classic light heavyweight fight. Would have been the inside fucking elbow. Would have been brutal, mate. Not really clearly when Alex won on the judges' scorecards. How have I found myself in this den of Alex slander? There just needs to be some rationale and pushback, Nacho. And we are getting, like, now that the fight's been announced, we're going to really step it up. Wait till you guys see what I have planned for UFC 314. Oh. I have an outfit ready for UFC 312. Well, the outfit that I have ready for UFC 314. Oh, the piece de resistance. The creme de la creme. My greatest moment. Oh, I'll tell you what. All right, we're at the end of this stream, boys, so I'm going to read up to Kenny, your bloody rippers chat, and then I am going to get out of here. So, Kenny, you got the last word in. Make it a good one, mate. Haven't seen it. I hope it's a good one. Let's see. Ank and Yarn have just as good a striking as Alex Pereira. I would say Alex Pereira's probably got just a little bit level better of a striking, I would say. Prime Lyoto Machida would have been hard for Alex to hit him. Yeah, that step-in pop shot would have been. Yeah. It's very, that like style, that Lyoto Machida MVP Wonderboy style, very hard for people to get the timing of. Aldo Batista style, God, I hope not. That's what I think is going to happen, Coach Nate. That's just the way that I see it going, brother. Yep. Let Buckley knock out Usman in the ring. And yeah, I agree, Johnny. I completely agree. Tim, are you really saying you think Yarn and Ank would become two-weight Glory kickboxing champ? Yeah, no, I don't think so, Nacho. I don't agree with that. All Taekwondo gyms are soft. Big Ank will KO Powhatan quickly, and they'll do an immediate rematch, and he sleeps him again, and then retires him. Oh. And then Timmy just says Rooster for some reason, and that's that. Oh, Kenny says, did you guys know Dougie is built like Nicki Minaj because he's got a massive BBL, but he only ever let a view of it slip once when he did the Dougie shuffle. No, I wouldn't say it's quite Nicki-esque. I'd say it's pretty regular sort of sized for a man of my stature. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out of here, boys. I'm out of here. It's been a great stream. I hope you guys all enjoy yourselves. There's going to be a poll for the members in the members section. What's the terms of the bet? Kenny, you shouldn't be. You just fucking emptied the sack. What are the terms of the bet? Dougie got the rig out. What was the terms of the bet, Nacho? If Alex Pereira wins, we keep the foot emoji and we add an Alex Pereira emoji forever. If Magomed Ankalaev wins, we delete the foot emoji. That's going to be the poll that's going up in the members section. Cheers, mate. Good stream. Thank you, Nip Nip. Good to... Fucking Nip Nip. What a name. We get an Alex emoji and the Grasso feet emoji forever if Alex wins, and we delete the foot emoji if... Magomed Ankalaev wins. I'm going to do a poll for that in the members. I'm going to leave the poll up for 24 hours. If you guys want to join me the same time tomorrow, we're going to do a UFC Saudi Arabia Pokemon card stream. First comment, not even close. You are retarded. It's the end of the stream. I'm out of here, guys. You have yourselves a good night. Never go full retard. You guys have yourselves a good night. Have a good time in Southeast Asia, you degenerates, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Go, Alex, so the Tootsies are safe. I'll ask the members if the members really believe Alex Pereira will win, they'll take the bet. All right, I'm out of here. See you.